think that, they've done a lot of studies about how the left side of the brain and the right side of the brain help each other, and so I believe in the neuroscience of it. I've noticed that when students are asked to translate their analytical insights into another language, whether it's visual arts or performance arts, those experiences deepen their knowledge and their analyses. So I've just seen that in action in my classroom, and I really think it's, the fact that we're lighting up both sides of the brain, But I also think that the arts is, a beautiful way to feed the heart and soul, and I don't believe in education that leaves the heart and soul, outside. So I think the arts are the language of the heart and soul too.
Well, it's good because it provides jobs, so that's important for me right now. I know that without having access to learning about arts in school growing up, I don't think I would be doing it as an adult, and I wouldn't be able to see the appreciation in the world around me like I feel that I do now. Even my art classes in elementary school, where we had to, create visual arts things or draw comic strips or all those little things we did in elementary art, all of that made me look at everything in life in a different way, in a unique way, in a creative way, and led me to challenge the assumptions of what was always in front of me in a really positive way. So I think that's the role that it's played for my life, and I hope it can play that as a role in education.
Personally speaking, I've been so blessed in my arts education. I go to Arizona School for the Arts, and I do theater outside of school, and it's just always been a part of my life, and I don't know where my life would be without it.
Well, I just think it's a cultural experience, and for a lot of kids that maybe aren't athletic, or maybe they don't excel in one other area of their life, this could be a whole chunk of their world that they're missing out on, and if they're never exposed to it in their education, they're never going to know. They're never going to know what it's like. Plus, there's a big world out there, so just being exposed to it makes you a more rounded person.
Aside from those views, which I also have, doing arts is when you're looking at script, you're reading, you're interpreting, you're putting stories together. So even aside from just the way that we feel passionate about it from a standpoint of an educational value, there is so much to be learned from it as well.
Arts education is important because it allows you to get creative or work with your creative thought process, which is important for pretty much every single aspect of life and anything that you would do later on in life. Being able to be creative and being able to get into the feelings behind something are one thing that arts and music and theater and all of the arts really help you get into and help you experience.
Because it completes the human being